You're making more money than you ever have. On paper, you're doing everything right. And somehow, it still feels tight, still fragile, still like one bad month could knock the wind out of you. That feeling isn't random, and it's not because you're bad with money. It's because the definition of enough moved, and nobody stopped to tell you. Before your brain jumps to budgeting or discipline, stay with me here. This isn't about spending habits yet. This is about why the math feels broken. Look around for a second. You'll see people making 70K, 90K, six figures. Still talking about stress, no margin, feeling behind, and feeling stuck. You'll see comments that say, I don't live crazy, I don't splurge, but I still can't get ahead. This isn't failure. This is a pattern. And patterns don't come from individuals. They come from systems. Here's the mechanism behind why good salaries don't feel good anymore. And this part matters. For a long time, salary used to do three things at once. It covered your needs, your comfort, and your future. One income could quietly do all three, but that balance didn't break overnight. It eroded. First, fixed costs expanded. Housing didn't just rise, it locked in. Insurance crept up, healthcare stopped being predictable, transportation stopped being optional. Then lifestyle expectations changed. Not because you're greedy, but because survival started requiring more. And finally, time became more expensive than money. So now, your salary still looks good, but it's being asked to do more jobs than it was designed for. It's not that you did nothing wrong. It's that what used to work stopped working, and nobody told you that the rules changed. Here's where people misunderstand this. They think, if I just earn a little more money, this feeling will go away. But that's not what happens, because the pressure isn't coming from income. It's coming from exposure. Once you reach a certain level of income, you don't feel safer. You feel more aware of how fragile things are, how expensive mistakes have become, and how little room there is to breathe. That's why people with good salaries feel more anxious than people with less. They can see the cliff, and that awareness doesn't go away by grinding harder. Now, there are ways people respond to this, but none of them are free, and this is where honesty really matters. Some people try to out-earn it. They trade time for income, they climb, but the pressure follows. Some people downshift. They shrink their life to regain control, less stress, but also less space. And some people relocate. Lower costs, different trade-offs, freedom in one area, and distance in another. None of these are solutions. They are choices. Every option costs something. More money can cost your time, less spending can cost your sense of adulthood, and leaving can cost familiarity, identity, proximity. This is why advice feels hollow right now, because it pretends there's a clean answer, but there just isn't. So the real question isn't, how do I fix this? It's what am I willing to trade and what am I not? That's a personal line, and it's different for everyone. What most people are reacting to isn't being broke. It's realizing that a good salary no longer guarantees a stable future. And once you see that, you don't unsee it.